sittings. Honorable Senators, as I conclude my submissions, we shall lead evidence at the opportune time to show that there was vandalism at the offices of the County Assembly and that the said vandalism was orchestrated by the governor or at his direction. That is the evidence that we shall bring here. We shall also lead evidence, honorable senators, to show that there has been a pattern of attempts to scuttle these impeachment proceedings right from the start, and these attempts were made by the governor. We shall adduce evidence to show that the governor took every possible step, whether legal or otherwise, to try and stop and scuttle these impeachment proceedings. For these reasons, Honorable Speaker and Honorable Members, we submit that it is necessary and this House ought to rule that that PO is untenable and that we proceed with hearing of the full. My colleague will finalize our submissions. Thank you.
Honorable Speaker and members of the Senate, I'll just take a few minutes just to conclude our remarks on behalf of the County Assembly.
Honorable Speaker, I would just like to highlight the two-faced approach to the contest raised by the governor. On the one hand, the governor is saying that there was no motion, no resolution passed that is capable of coming before the Senate.
Counsel, for the sake of the Hansard, kindly state your name.
Honorable Speaker, my name is Paulo.
Honorable Speaker, before I proceed, my name is Paul Wafula. I'm an advocate. I'm part of the team representing the County Assembly. Honorable Speaker, given the disruption, may I kindly request that I be added some time since I have not utilized my time.
4 minutes.
Most obliged. Honorable Speaker and members of the Senate, I would kindly request to conclude the remarks of the County Assembly by demonstrating the two-faced nature of the contest that the Governor has raised. On the one hand, Honorable Speaker, Senate, you are being told that there was no resolution passed by the County Assembly to impeach the Governor. And it is for that reason that my learned friends took detailed time to take you through the Hansard, through their evidence, just to show that actually there was no motion or no resolution passed. On the other hand, they have shown, they have made it a point to say that there is a resolution. However, that resolution has been declared null and void by a High Court order. Ipso facto, what the Governor is saying, on the other hand, is that actually the County Assembly sat and passed a resolution. And on the second hand, they took that resolution and went to the court, where the court adjudicated on that resolution and found it to be null and void. Honorable Senators and the Speaker, the Governor needs to take a position. Is it that there was no resolution or there was a resolution? Honorable Speaker and members of the Senate, you have not been told in any uncertain terms there is any constitutional or statutory provision barring this House from conducting its business today. You have not been told that there is any court order barring these proceedings. Absent those two parameters, it is our submission that there is no preliminary objection capable of being sustained in these proceedings. Honorable Speaker, as I conclude, you will note from the various remarks made by my learned friends for the Governor and ourselves that the record of whether or not the County Assembly of Isiolo sat is contested. There is a rebuttable explanation for that, and that can only be made when the County Assembly is given an opportunity to present its case. On that basis alone, Honorable Senators and Speaker, we kindly ask this House to disregard the PO raised in the manner it deserves and proceed to hearing. Most obliged.
Thank you. Be rise. Honorable Senators, it is now 1:14 p.m., time to adjourn the Senate. The Senate therefore stands adjourned until later today, Tuesday the 8th of July 2025 at 2:30 p.m.